Welcome back to F114 Throwback Career Mode. We are back here for race 3 of Season 3. Last time out, big winners. It's Bryan Winslow for his third career win. Lots of threes going on in this episode. Hope is there now. I think we might be able to compete this season with that win. I didn't expect us to get a win. I didn't expect us to be anywhere near as fast as the Mercedes, but we did it. In Malaysia, maybe a little rain assist. We'll see as we go on. But Bahrain's another good track for me, so we'll see how we do. We got the race data there. First win? No, it's not. Don't look at that. Don't look. Apparently, our tire wear was an issue. I think they send you that after every second race of the season. Teammate challenge. We're winning that for sure. And Jensen has decided to go with the cautious path on R&D. So we're not going to get way faster in the season. We'll have Monaco, Germany, Singapore, and Brazil as our upgrades for the season. That's what we're looking at. But for now, we're doing Bahrain. We're 2 points, I think, behind Rosberg. Yes, 2 points behind Rosberg, 2 points ahead of Hamilton. Second in the standings at the moment. That means we've dragged our team all the way up to third for the moment. Let's go to Bahrain. Emotional scenes for Winslow. It feels good to be back is what it was. It just feels good to be back. Won a couple races in Season 1 and then just had a dismal run for Season 2. Highest finish of 9th, and after that it was 14th was our next highest finish. It was not a good season. But we're not in that green thing anymore. We're in the McLaren, and we're going to win some more races, I think. I think we're going to win some more races. Look at that. Crushing Jensen 2 races in. I'm going to see you here probably for we'll say Q2, maybe Q3. We'll find out. Alright, welcome back in here to Q3. We're currently sat in 8th. I just threw out a banker lap real quick just to get a time on the board. We're going to get ready to run our fast lap here at the end. Through the first 2 qualifying sessions, we were right with Rosberg and Hamilton. They seem to have picked it up just a little bit here in Q3. We were kind of closer to the Ricciardo-Vettel time at the end of the last session, so I assume that's around where we'll go. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit further here, and then let's go fly a lap here.
We're falling down the order.
Okay, we're fine. Let's see what we can put in. See how close we can get to a pole time here. Ooh, good way to start it. Warm up the tires, smart. We'll fly down the front straight here. Hope to get the car stopped in time for turn 1. That I think is actually our best qualifying turn 1 so far. So that's a good start. I have not gotten that braking point quite right yet, but that's the first time. First time for everything. Might have been a little early there and then I let off, so I grew into that corner though, so gave all that time back. We're off the mark for the first sector. It's okay, second sector's been our sector. If we can get through the twisty turns here. Oh, somebody's got stuff all over the track there that I just ran over.
1 minute to go.
Thank you. On to another DRS zone here. Trying to get as much as we can through Sector 2 before we have Sector 3, which is just a couple straights, basically. A little turn and a couple straights. Oh, there's a green bar over there. That's good.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Let's see where we finish this thing. Hard on the brakes, right-hander. Get it all the way out to the line on exit. power down the straight.
We need about
Up to third.
see what you can do for us. You're doing a great job.
That's about where I said we were going to be, right? Is that where we finish? We do.
Really
Third
good
place.
position. You're starting in third
136.1.
tomorrow. That puts us in a great position for the race.
It's a quick lap. Pretty good. We might not have anything for the Mercedes, but hopefully we can fight the Red Bulls all race and bring home some more good points. I don't know where Button ended up. There we are, in the background of the Mercedes. Good job. Yeah, I don't know where Button qualified. He must have went out in Q2, but I didn't look, to be honest. We're going to hop in our car, see our strategy here, and then we'll find out in a minute where Button actually qualified. Looks like we're starting on the options, I would assume those are. Because I assume with the white tires are the primes. Option prime. Well, I guess we have to start in the options because we qualified top 10. So there's that. We got all the green over our teammate now. Let's go to the race. Scratch our arm. That's good. Pole position today goes to Lewis Hamilton, as we've seen in a majority of our races here in this career mode. We are third, and our teammate 11th, just missed out on Q3. And here we go. Lights coming on here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're away. Try to keep the tires from spinning too much. See if we can't get around Rosberg through this first corner. We're going to be on the outside of him. Oh, here comes Ricardo. What a move. We'll go to the outside as far as we can. Somebody's hitting inside of us. Definitely didn't cut that corner. Don't worry about it. And we're all over Hamilton right off the start. Ricardo got through on Rosberg. Rosberg dropping. We're going to try and go after Hamilton here as well. Got our tires going better, and we are through to the lead.
Taking maneuver. You made that look easy.
Through to the lead and trying to sail away now. We don't want to give him a chance to get back. We already know we're not as fast as the two Mercedes, so a bad start from them helps us. Our teammate had a terrible start. How is he so far behind? Look at that. Oh no, I'm looking at my teammate and I'm driving off the road. Jensen's almost in the back. Here comes Lewis again. We might be on to fight for this championship. We might just be. If we can run a really good lap this second lap here, we might be able to break DRS, which would be huge. I don't know how far back Rosberg ended up dropping. Can't see him. He might be on the back of Ricardo, though. Oh, yeah, he is. Here comes Hamilton. Not going to get there, but did get me to go a little deep. Not going to matter. He's staying right at that 4/10 mark behind me. I don't like that. I need him to be further back, please. We may be pretty close to getting up to our career number in laps led just in this season. I imagine we didn't lead many, if any, last season. And it was just the later half of the first season that we were leading some laps, so we might be approaching it very quickly already. There we go. There's a 5 at least next to Hamilton's name now. Pulling away just a touch. Going on to lap 3 of 29 here. Let's see how we're doing. 6? Still has DRS though, so we gotta get more. Fastest lap for us. If we can break DRS, I think we have a chance to win. But it's our only chance, because if he gets ahead of us, I don't know if I can run him back down. Oh boy. That was a bad mistake. Trying to make up for it through there wasn't a great idea either. Alright, here comes that DRS that I was talking about. Ricardo might be doing us a favor by holding off Rosberg, though, so... Podium's still very much in play. I don't know about the win now, though. Kind of gave up my advantage. Oh, they're all right there, actually. Okay. Here comes Lewis. We'll go around the outside. Be able to hold on there. Ooh, and it compromised him big time trying to go up the inside there. Ricardo gets by him, and now we're in a good spot. Almost a second. Let's go. If we push for this last sector, we might be able to get it there. There it is. Oh, Hamilton's coming in soon, apparently. We got the second on Ricardo. Now we gotta go. We gotta put in some fast laps here. I want another fastest lap on this lap to try and build this gap. That rhymed. That was almost a poem. It's a good start to the lap, at least. Purple first sector. Purple second sector. Oh, but Ricardo closing. He's under a second now. See if we can get it back over a second by the line. I guess this is the detection zone, so we need to get it over a second by there. Let's see. It is another fastest lap of the race. Uh-oh. Ricardo might have DRS, though. He might be coming. Interestingly enough, Rosberg's fallen off the back of the pack. Hamilton's that's the fastest lap of the race, faster than ours. It's going to be a battle up here. And I think Jensen's outside the points. That's crazy. I'm going to have to carry this whole team. Another purple first sector for us. But need to lift through there. Bag corner. These being our qualifying tires might already be losing a little bit of grip here. Only a few more laps for our first pit stop. Oops. Looks like there might be a little pack that we might come out into with the rejoin being such a wide range there. We'll see. Where's Ricardo at here? Oh boy, this is a sloppy lap for me. He's about the same. But Hamilton's fallen off a little bit. Is that to me or is that to Ricardo? think that's to Ricardo. The Mercedes might have done more laps on their tires in Q3 because they're falling off a little bit. Ricardo's still with me for the moment. Another not a fastest lap for me, but not of the race. 37.3 was the fastest of the race. Starting to spread out a bit up here at the front. Another purple first sector for us. Just can't get it turned on that right-hander there. Wow, we lost a lot of time in that second sector, and Ricardo is all over us now. Gotta hold on for 2 more laps here. Hamilton not too far behind him either. Here he comes. Not gonna get there. Not quite close enough to dive it up the inside there. Might have given us a little bit of breathing room. Well, we got the first sector down right now. We're putting purples up every time. It's the rest of the lap that we're struggling with a little bit. I think we found our way to a gap that we'll come back out in once we pit here, which is good. Give us a chance to put on new tires and put in a couple quick laps. Especially if Ricardo or Rosberg or Hamilton stay out a little longer than us, that'll be helpful. Good lap. We've opened the gap back up to Ricardo a bit. About 4 tenths. I don't think he's going to be close enough. And he's not. Ooh, but I went pretty deep there. We're pitting this lap. Nobody else has come in. Same 3 behind us. Somebody did either 5th or 6th came in there. Ricardo all over us now. We'll go a little defensive into the next corner. Probably not going to be purple this time through the first sector. Hey, way slow. Ricardo going for it. Spending that fuel. There he is. The game now shows that I'd be rejoining first, which is a crazy thing because that means both Hamilton and Rosberg would have to pit in, doesn't it? Unless Rosberg did come in, and I just didn't notice. Let's see. Here we come. Two cars have gone by. I'm coming out in third. Rosberg did already pit, but no, he did not. I lied. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Stay clear of the white line. We don't want a penalty.
I think Ricardo and Rosberg both stayed out, is what happened. So now we gotta
Set the prime tires on. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
we gotta try and pull away from Hamilton, who it sounds like is on the same strategy as me.
The car behind is running on the option tire. They have the
I lied.
advantage.
I immediately said the wrong thing. He is on a different strategy than me. He might be pulling back in, is what he might be doing. Because he's got the faster tire at the moment. That means I'll have the faster tire at the end of the race. Presumably.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
Well, that's good. Here comes Hamilton. He's definitely on faster tires than us. That's fine. I'm going longer. I don't necessarily want to use up my stuff trying to keep him behind me. I'll get him back in the last stint. Although he kind of went for a weird move in that last corner and dropped back a bit.
He's less than a second behind and will use DRS to overtake.
Ricardo tried the overcut. It almost worked. But we'll get back into the lead here. And we might find our way to lap traffic here on this in this stint, so we'll have to be careful of that when we get there. Let's see if Ricardo, I don't know what tire Ricardo's on. See if he gives us a good run here. If he's on primes, that's really good for us because that means there's a prime runner between me and Hamilton on options. That helps us against Hamilton. If he's on options, I'm just going to have to let some guys go, maybe. And then try and stick with them and get them back when I put options on later. But for right now, I think I got the pace on him. This race a bit more stressful than leading at Malaysia, because for a while at Malaysia we were just like seconds and seconds ahead of the field. And I think we ended up winning by like 20 seconds, didn't we? Because there was a weird final pit stop that all the AI did that they didn't need to do.
You need to increase the gap. You're within 1 second of the car behind. He will use DRS.
I'm trying! Another purple first sector there. He said increase the pace. I'm doing it. Alright, back over a second to Ricardo. I'm going to try and just push here to begin the rest of this stint. Ricardo's got to be on primes at this point. No way he's on options and he's fallen that far behind. So I'm going to push. Rosberg just set a fastest lap, so he might be on the same strategy as Hamilton is, where he's going options middle stint. So we'll see. I'm just going to push ahead and try and get as much of a gap on Ricardo as I can right now. Well, in my quest to get away from Ricardo, Hamilton's driven up to me. I didn't realize that was who was chasing me down. I thought Ricardo was slowly closing back in, but it turns out Hamilton is now all over me on the options. I think I'm just going to have to... Like, I'm not going to have to be able to fight this very hard. We're just going to try and keep that gap to Ricardo getting bigger at the moment, I think is what we're going to do. We're just going to... Well, we'll see if he gets by. I assume he's going to have DRS on this straight here. Let's see if Hamilton can get by us. He's a little ways back. Well, we saw the arrow at the end of the straight, but he didn't get close enough to do anything about it. He should be coming in the next 2 laps, they said, which would make sense if he came in on 8 and he put on another set of options. He could probably go 8 or 9 on that. So he'll have a 9-lap stint then on the... Or not a 9, how's that math work? A 12 or 13-lap stint on the primes. Oh. Looks like Rosberg has gotten to Ricardo too, so the Mercedes must be on options, both of them, so they'll both be on primes for the final stint. So to make this strategy work, they really need to get a lead on both myself and Ricardo, and they're not doing that right now. It feels like a tough strategy call for them. He's still there. Let's see if he gets a run this time. It's about the same distance back. Just got his arrow at the end of the straight there. He's not closing fast enough. I think we got him covered for the moment. He should be coming in like next lap maybe for the pit stop too. So all we got to do is hold him off for a couple more laps. He's not even pushing. Look at that. Close again down this straight. Doesn't seem like it's been long enough for him to make any moves happen though. Still close, but not... He's not really getting a good run on me. He's not getting a good attack. He's just kind of staying in the same spot. And Ricardo continues to drop back, which is good. That's what we want. Now a full like 5.5 seconds back to Ricardo. I think Hamilton got a little closer on that one though. I think this is Hamilton's pit lap. We'll see if he comes in at the end of this lap. Which means he'll only have this next DRS zone to try and make up time on me. He won't have that front straight because he'll already be in the pits at that point. Oh good, our teammate has a puncture. And it looks like he's already passed the pit lane. Which means he's got to go all the way around with this puncture. Oh, he might have pulled off the road and given up. Yep, he's done. Alright, so Constructor's going to be all on me too. We're going Verstappen style this season. One car team. We'll go do it ourselves. Let's see if Hamilton comes in. He will not. He's still out here. Maybe this is his lap to pit. Well, he's coming in too. Hamilton into pit. Rosberg officially threw on Ricciardo behind, but still well back of us. So that's not going to help him. And Ricciardo way back there. So we're just going to push on here to our pit stop. Alright, on to our pit stop here, coming up at the end of the lap. Since we last saw you, Hamilton and Hamilton and Rosberg have come down to pit. They both fit the primes. Hamilton's about 20 seconds behind us right now. Rosberg almost 25. Hamilton definitely got the undercut. We're going to have to pass him back when we get to, once we put our option tires on here for the last stint. But Rosberg, I don't think is going to have enough time to get that undercut done. So we are A-okay there. We'll come back out, according to the game, in fourth behind Hamilton, and we'll just have to pass him. It'll end up being third, or it'll end up being second, because Ricciardo will come down with us. So we won't come out. Yeah, I think that's right. That's how math works. No, I will get undercut by... I don't know. I think I will get undercut by Rosberg. That's fine. We can pass both the Mercedes pretty easy. They're slower than us today. How about I just wait and find out? We'll see. We're going to go put on some option tires. And we're going to go see where we come out. I'll either be... Oh, I've dropped to 5th according to the game now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody's not coming in that they thought they were going to? Let's see. We're going. I believe Ricardo came in with us. Hamilton might have been just there getting by.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. This should let you through.
Alright, we did get out between Hamilton and Rosberg. I don't know how far behind Hamilton we are right now. But we are in lap traffic, which is probably going to help hold him up a little bit.
It's running on the prime tyre. We have an advantage here.
Andy's on the prime tire, so let's go set some fastest laps and see what we can do. Oh, is that him right there? I think we got up to him already. Yep, there he is, trying to go around the lap car. Gutierrez really helping us out here. Hamilton can't get around him. We'll get the DRS all over Hamilton now. No need to push the issue too much, because we're definitely faster, so we can just wait till this long straight, get the DRS, and then drive by. Rosberg not too far behind either. He's right there. Big lift and coaster behind Hamilton. We'll just save our stuff here a little bit. DRS open. Here we come. What's he gonna do? Nothing. He's got nothing against me. And we're back into first. Now we push. Try and open up this gap and make it an easy first. Alright, we're finishing up that lap right now. I think it's about to be a purple lap, and we've opened up more than a second on Hamilton. Oh yeah, purple lap. 35.7. That might be pretty close to pole pace. It's definitely... I think my fastest in qualifying was 36.1, wasn't it? Moving. 2.5 on Hamilton, another 2.5 back to Rosberg. Ricardo nowhere to be seen now. Although he should be on the faster tires, so he might be able to get to Rosberg. Alright, we're coming on to the final lap here. We've just been building this gap to Hamilton. Should be around 8 seconds now. We'll see once he gets to the line. $10 good. Even better. Yeah, I was about to say, I think that was 3 seconds last lap that we got him by. So we are flying away from him. Rosberg actually just passed him for second, which is good for Rosberg. It would have been tough if we beat Rosberg by 2 spots. Him being the leader right now of the championship, us being second. We're still going to take over the lead, but not by as much now. As we just cruise home. I'm not trying to put down a lap time on this last lap. We got 10 seconds. I'm just trying to make it home at this point. I've been pushing for a few laps. We could just cruise on this last one. Interestingly enough, Ricardo never really got back to them unless he makes a last lap pass here. He was on the same strategy as us. He just probably got held up a little more in lap traffic. The lap cars were actually pretty easy on me in this one. They got out of the way in some good spots, and I just kind of cruised by them. I think that's why I picked up 3 seconds on the Mercedes last lap. Lap cars. But for the first time in his career, Bryan Winslow was going to win back-to-back here to start Season 3. Not the first race, but the second and third are going to go his way. That's 2 wins on the season. And we're going to be first in the championship. Give him a little... Our teammate finished dead last with a puncture. He ended up pulling over at turn 1 and getting out of this race. Wow, Ricardo finished 12 seconds down on the Mercedes. That's crazy. He must have had some sort of issue there in that last stint. points go Winslow, Rosberg, Hamilton, Ricardo, Vettel, Alonso, Hulkenberg, Massa, Bottas, and Raikkonen. So we take a look at the standings.
Drivers' Championship. Keep this up and we'll be crowning you champion at the end of the season.
I would love that. Winslow to the top by 5 points over Rosberg, Hamilton, Alonso, Ricardo. That's your top 5. We look at the constructors. McLaren now up to second, but 40 points adrift of Mercedes. We're actually tied with Red Bull at the moment. Button not pulling his weight. Button only with 3 points so far. We have 60. So, small disparity in points there. There we are. Hop up on there. Give the crowd a little wave. Hands in the air. This might be a good season for Bryan Winslow. Let me denote this on the old stat sheet here. Winslow's fourth career win there. That's going to bring him up to third all-time in the throwback career mode here for F1, behind Hamilton and Rosberg. Just one above Vettel, 2 above Ricardo, and Alonso, the only other winner for our throwback career mode here. We'll go up into... We'll just check our email real quick. We're destroying our teammate battle. There's what's going on. Second win of the season. And China's up next. Another track that I'm usually pretty good at. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be all for this episode here in Bahrain. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a second straight Bryan Winslow win. See you next time. Goodbye.